Andrew, do you know who Chase Young is?
Yeah, of course.
No. My point is, I don't either.
Hey, Drew,
These
it's your
defensive
boy.
teams. Kate Cunningham, what? Mike, just concede, man. It was about not being in the play-in, bro. Just concede. Just concede already.
We're back
What's going
with
on
another
with Mike's video?
I know.
What up, JAMM Packed? I don't know what is going on right now. It is late. We're clearly running behind. I might have gotten a little too focused on Rocket League. Figured out. Oh shoot, we're supposed to go live right now. Lots of things happening in the NFL. Trade deadlines coming up. We haven't seen any big movement yet, but we got a lot to talk about. And so before we get going, clearly we got to start this thing off right. And in order to do so, if I can find the file. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just start going through this. We can't start off JAMM Packed unless we do this thing right. Introducing the man of the hour, Chief Corned Beef himself, little bro. What up, little bro? What's going on tonight?
What's up?
You hear him every week saying "Go Eagles, go! Fly Eagles, fly!" However that saying goes, he is the king of caca. Jack SP.
Go Birds!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Saying go Birds
this week.
I love it. Also joining with us, not to be confused with an Iron Chef, but he is definitely the master of Musubi, John M83. What up, John?
What's up, guys?
Yes,
What's up, brother?
Oh man, lots of things going on in the NFL, dude. I don't know where I was, dude. I completely spaced out, and bro was like, "Hey, are we going live tonight?" And I was like, "Yeah, why? What time is it?" He's like, "Almost 9." I was like, "Oh shoot, yeah."
Yeah,
We'll get on it right now. Let's go. Let's get it on. Let me take out the video and add. Where'd it go? No, take out the video and add that to the stage. Right on.
Hey, there we go.
These are last week's picks according to the comments, and we'll go with the weekly rundown. Chargers completely dominate the Vikings in a 37-10 win. I think Carson Wentz is out for the season. Yes, he's having season-ending surgery. But the Chargers look strong as they normally do, even with 3 left tackles all injured for the rest of the season. What to say, but whatever. Dolphins getting the surprising win, 34-10 win over the Falcons. I don't know what's the deal with the Falcons. They seem to show up one week and then all call in sick the next week or something. NFL might need to investigate that. I don't know. Maybe they're betting or something.
Yeah,
Who
dude,
knows?
like, how do you lose 30-0 to the Panthers, and then you beat the Bills, and then you lose to the Dolphins? Like, what is going on?
What is happening? I don't know what's happening. Buffalo gets the 40-9 win over the Panthers. There is literally no question there. Outside of the Panthers, we're trying to figure out their running back situation with Hubbard coming back. Although they did say earlier today that they were going to give Dowdle the heavier load.
Mm-hmm.
I expect more teams to call in on Hubbard, to be honest with you, to see if they'll trade for him. Let's see. Ravens get the 30-16. Where the heck the Ravens defense all of a sudden showed up? It was either a combination of Ravens defense or Bears just not knowing how to or doing Bear things. I don't know. Ravens get the 30-16 win over the Bears. And somewhat of a shocker, the Texans get the 26-15 over the Niners. I didn't see that coming either. Eagles get the 38-20 win over the Giants in a scare. What Scatabo ended up dislocating his ankle. There is a play, Jack. I need to ask you about this. There is a play where you guys did a tush push.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Jalen Hurts doesn't seem to be on the ground, and the ball gets ripped out. Now, I think they called it what? Stop of 4 progression?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
Yeah, no.
One time to get a stop.
I'll be completely honest, man. Like, that play was it was big. Obviously, it was the Eagles were getting closer to the red zone. I don't know if they were in the red zone yet. I don't remember, but yeah. As an Eagles fan, I think that should have been a fumble. I think the Giants should have had that ball. I mean, Thibodeau ripped it out before the whistle could be blown. I think the play was still going, so I think it should have been a fumble.
I mean, if we had turned the tables and said that, like, let's say in that same situation, Jalen Hurts somehow still found his footing and kept going, they would have allowed that. They would have. They're like, oh yeah, that wasn't stop for progression at all. Like, come on, man.
It's the same thing with there was an offensive pass interference on Slayton when he was being guarded by Quinyon Mitchell, and because Slayton scored the touchdown, but then they called it back because of offensive pass interference. And again, like Slayton and Mitchell were both going at it, like they were doing the same stuff to each other. So I think that should have not been called, and I think it should have been Giants touchdown. But a win is a win. Refs missed a few calls. I think they should have gone the Giants' way, but I'm still happy about it.
Yeah, we can't complain about that for sure. Jets get the 39. Where the heck the Jets found 39 points is beyond me, but they put the 39-38 win over the Bengals. Congrats to the Jets on getting their first win and finding something. Maybe I don't know. Are they going to score any more points the rest of the season? They all dumped it into one game. Patriots get the 32-13 win over the Browns. No real shocker there. Tampa Bay, a little closer than I thought it was going to be. 23-3 win over the Saints. Broncos put on a absolute show. 44-24 win over the Cowboys. Now, I watched portions of that game, and there were a couple throws that Bo Nix put on a dime that should have been touchdowns. Like, we're talking hit Cortland Sutton straight square in the chest, and his hands are out here. Wow, hits him in the chest, and like clearly, no time to react to recover the ball. But I'm like, he couldn't have put in any more of a perfect spot. I'm like, away from the defender, square straight hit you in the chest, like the smallest window. I don't know what to say to that. Kudos to the win. They start looking strong. I think their defense is putting a little bit more together, And if they end up getting a rematch, which they will with the Chargers, I think they take that one. I had predicted in the preseason that the AFC West were going to split every game. Now, mind you, things have changed with the Raiders, but I still think the rest of the AFC West will split games in the division. And being that the Chargers have won the first 3, look for them to lose against the Broncos and Chiefs. You heard it here first. Keep that in mind. Let's see. Jonathan Taylor continues his dominant run or his campaign for MVP. And another, a 3-touchdown game. Ends up getting the 38-14 win over the Titans. Let's see. Green Bay gets a 35-25 win over the Steelers. And the Chiefs get the 28-7 win tonight over the Commanders. John and I were talking about this game tonight. Like, outside of Jaden Daniels, is there anything about the Commanders that scare you?
I mean, before the season started, it was just on paper their roster, like with how good the Commanders were last year going to the NFC title game. And then, you add Laramie Tunsil, you add Deebo Samuel. I think they added, I don't remember who they added on defense, but.
So here's the problem. You know why you don't remember anybody on their defense? It's because they have the oldest defense in the NFL. That's why.
Yeah, actually,
yeah. I think if you go through by age, I'd be shocked if there was any other defense older than them. I'd be shocked. Wow. I mean, how long has Bobby Wagner been in the league?
It's true. He's been there for a while.
And he's their starting running back, or starting linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they're up there in age. I'll keep looking at that, but when we said, oh well, Kansas City looks like a sneaky juggernaut, they'll get you. I'm like, well, yeah, but nobody really scares you defensively on the Commanders. You're not game planning for, hey, we need to keep Max Crosby out of the game. Let's do these things. Let's do these things to mitigate what he does. I'm like, there's nobody on the Commanders defense that really scared me like that.
Yeah, good point.
I could be wrong. I mean, do they scare you guys?
No, not really, honestly.
Not really.
There's been guys that have been able to do
Marshawn Lattimore got a pick tonight, but I mean,
Marshawn Lattimore has been great in the past. Bobby Wagner in the past. Von Miller in the past, but not right now.
Right. In the past, I see it, but nowadays, I mean, there's so many up and coming stars that I would hands down take before them. And let me get this straight. Let's see. I mean, they got Kinlaw, Bobby, Von Miller, Lattimore. I mean, they're all aging, right? I think Bobby's been in the league he's 35, I believe. And he's going on his... Shoot. Where is his... When did he get drafted out of Utah State? We've really been missing Uncle Drewski out of the bat cave. And I don't know if the bat signal's not working. Maybe he's gotten a little edge on the NBA Ramble side that he doesn't want to share with us. But there's one guy that you can count on. He's the head honcho, right? He's the president. He's the chairman of Spam. TeslaMase. What up, Tesla? What's going on?
I was just say, you better not call me Robin.
No,
That's
never.
I was waiting for you to say Robin, and I was going to exit.
You catch any of the highlights of this Chiefs game at all?
I mean, I saw like the first. I actually watched the first half of the game, and I saw like a couple, like a turnover fest and turnover of down fest, and pretty ugly football game played to a 7-7 draw in the first half. So the second half, I seemed like it was all Chiefs, which is what I kind of expected, I guess, from the get go.
Yeah, fair enough. If anybody wants to join our weekly NFL Pick'em, you can hit that QR code right up here. Make sure you join us. We have a lot of fun making these picks. And if you are watching right now and in the comments, I will put up this week's picks. Let me add that to the stage. I will put those picks in as we go through. This Thursday night game is the Ravens versus the Dolphins. A battle of the garbage can versus the recycling can. Let's go through these. Bro, who you taking?
It's expected the Lamar to be playing, so I say Ravens.
So you're going recycle can. Got you. All right, Jack, who you got?
Yeah, man, give me the recycling can. Lamar's back. We got to turn their season around now. It starts now. I got the Ravens.
John?
I'll take the Ravens.
Yeah, Tesla.
So is anyone buying the fact that Harbaugh said that it was a miscite that Lamar practiced during the week, and then all of a sudden on Friday was questionable? Did you guys hear about that whole thing? I mean, it's like, come on, man. Like, are we do know who your brother was in Michigan? Also, like, not cheating, right? Like, I mean,
no, it's true.
I don't know. I'm a little. I'm like, come on. That wasn't fair to the Bears, man. I mean, it was a missite. Someone typed in full participant on Friday. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't buy it, but I do buy the Baltimore Ravens winning this game with Lamar back, and helping my fantasy team. For the record, I beat Jack this week.
Ooh.
I knew it was going to come, man.
Well, it gets worse. I started Spencer Rattler, who got me a full 2.14 points as quarterback. So.
Hey, it's because James Cook went absolutely berserk, and then Jake Ferguson, who's got a touchdown in every game this year, 0 points. I was like, are you kidding me?
What up, Cracky Kermit? Welcome back, man. Long time no see. Good to see you.
Someone had to beat him from the
well deserved.
Season,
so. We're back at it next week.
Well, I have Lamar back next week, so I'm hoping he comes back healthy.
If anybody in the comments wants to make picks on the games that we're predicting right now, let me know, and I'll end up making those picks here. For now, we'll put up Ravens because that's the unanimous of the group. If anybody decides to change that, let me know. We got the Bears. I don't know what's going on, Bears. Versus the Bengals that are injured badly as well. Who are you taking, Jack?
I mean, as of right now, I'll say the Bengals. The Bears had a lot of pieces out on defense, especially. That's what led to this subpar so far Ravens offense being able to just work right past them. So if it's anything like that on Sunday, I mean, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins are still out there. I'll take the Bengals.
John?
Man, same thing for the same reasons. Great call, Jack.
Let's go.
Oh, love it. Love it. Tesla?
I'm going to take the Bengals.
Taking the Bengals. Bro.
Shout out to Super Solar. I choose the Bengals.
Oh, choosing the Bengals. Cracky Kermit says the Bengals season is over. Just be for real. Yeah, no, I don't doubt that. Yes, their season is basically over, but I still think they get the win in this game. We got the Vikings, Lions. Darren, who are you taking?
Is Nick Mullins starting for the Vikings? He's the third stringer, right?
Pretty sure. Yeah, they're down to third string now.
Yeah.
Unless is JJ back? Or is JJ out another week?
I don't know, but I'll take the Lions all day on that one. The Vikings haven't been good lately.
Tesla?
Yeah, Lions by a lot.
Bro.
Lions.
Jack?
Yeah, it looks like McCarthy is going to be back for that game, but it doesn't matter. Lions.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Even if he was back, he didn't show that good of a showing when he was playing. At least not enough to beat the Lions. Maybe the Panthers, but not the Lions. Hey, speaking of Panthers, the Panthers are coming up against the Packers. Panthers vowed to give Dowdle a heavier load. Will that be enough? Tesla, who are you taking?
No, it's the Packers. I would like to see Bryce Young come back, but I don't think that helps them. But that's definitely Packers win.
Bobo?
Packers look pretty good. I'll choose the Packers.
Choosing the Packers, Jack.
I think this one might be a little close, just a little more on the low scoring end, maybe because of the Panthers defense, but I'll take the Packers.
Packers. John?
Yeah, I'm going to say the Packers too.
I would agree with that. I just think the Packers are a little more diverse than the Panthers. We got the Chargers, Titans. These are kind of lopsided, aren't they, this week? Bro, who are you taking?
I'm choosing the Chargers.
Oh, big shocker. Okay, Jack.
Chargers better win this game, man. I know they're banged up, but the Titans, they can't be. They better not beat anyone, man.
I don't know. They could probably beat the Jets. John, who are you taking?
Yeah, I'll take the Chargers in a landslide here.
Tesla?
Same.
No takers, huh? No buyers there? All right, let's go. Who knows what Atlanta Falcons we're gonna see this week versus the New England Patriots. Jack, who you taking?
Dude, I mean, wow, it's tough, man. I mean, I'll take the consistency of Drake May though.
Okay, going with the Patriots, John.
Yeah, so I'm going with the Patriots, but I think if I was asked this question at the beginning of the season, I would just hammer the Falcons. But just after their last game, and Bijan, he's already had 2 games where you just don't know what's going to happen. Like, Patriots are doing pretty good. I'll take Patriots.
Taking the Patriots. Tesla.
I mean, am I the only one not buying the Patriots here? Like being as good as they are. Like it's really not a complicated game. Just give the ball to Bijan and let him run. And then when he gets tired, give the ball to Algier and let him run. It does not matter who's your quarterback. Like, let them run. Drake London should be playing, I believe, in this game. So I'm going to take the Falcons in the upset.
Ooh, taking the upset. Let's go, bro.
I got to go for the Patriots.
Going Patriots. New England has been winning, but they've been really ugly games. It's not like they're not dominating anybody. They've kept it close. They squeaked by. I don't think that they've had any super impressive wins where they're like, oh, hey, that was good.
The Buffalo game was a good win, but yeah, I'm with you.
You're right. I mean, they always end up playing Buffalo the hardest.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Cracky Kermit. He said, "So what? We're winning. Go Pats!" I love it. Yeah. Let them know. Yep, you beat the Bills. That's all that matters, dude. That's all that matters. Beat them twice in a row. I love it. Take both games. I don't need the Bills back in the in this thing. We're selecting the Pats just for you, Cracky Kermit. We got the Niners, the banged up Niners, 5-3 against the also banged up now New York Giants. I think Scadabo's out for a couple weeks at least.
Yeah, I'd say at least.
Ankles ain't supposed to turn that way. Where am I at?
It wasn't his head that turned that way, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no kidding. John, who are you taking?
I got the Niners.
Taking the Niners. Tesla.
Yeah, I hope we win this game. I can't believe we lost. We just lost to Houston. Traveling the East Coast is not fun, but I think we win this game.
Bro.
I'll go for the Niners, but whatever team Jack picks with the Niners team, they always lose. So I might move if he picks the Niners.
It's true.
Oh, he's keeping track.
The last 4 or 5 weeks I've picked any Niners games, I've been wrong every time.
And
Hey,
you
if
picked
you
the
guys are
Giants
all on
for
the
us.
Niners, I'll
Yeah,
just join
pick the
with you guys,
Giants.
okay?
Pick the Giants.
I'm joining with you guys so that we're all wrong together.
Oh my god.
If I'm going down,
Taking
then I gotta
Niners.
take you guys with me.
Cracky Kermit said he's a real Pats fan. He roots for against every AFC team. Perfect. But you're talking to an old school Raider fan. You ain't swaying me. I'll tell you that right now. We loyal. It's been decades.
Hey, you got Lockett.
Yeah, that'll turn the franchise around real quick.
Yeah.
We got the Indianapolis Colts, who Indianapolis Colts at 7-1 up against the Steelers in probably the best defense that they're going to be facing or have faced so far. Who are you taking? Tesla.
Steelers.
Taking the Steelers.
I'm not buying the Colts yet either.
Mind you, man, they're supposed to be undefeated.
Yeah, they won't be. They won't be after this week. Aaron Rodgers gets it done.
Bro, who are you taking?
I don't know. I watched the Steelers game. It doesn't look impressive, either side of the ball. I'm going for Colts.
Going for the Colts. Jack.
Yeah, no, I was on the same side as Tesla before for the first, I don't even, like 4 or 5 weeks or so. But at this point, like, Jonathan Taylor should be the MVP so far, and Daniel Jones is playing fantastic. Pittsburgh's just been so inconsistent, man. I'll take the Colts.
Taking the Colts. John.
I'm picking the Colts as well.
Dude, these Colts look unreal. And if you watch tape, it's because of their offensive line.
Yep.
Granted, now Jonathan Taylor is going to get all the hype because he's scoring a bunch of touchdowns. But if you watch at how big the holes that he's running through are, insane. Absolutely insane. Let's see here. We got the Broncos.
Here's the thing, though, guys. I mean, and I'm going to keep harping on it, is the Colts have beaten the Titans twice, the Cardinals, the Raiders, the Dolphins.
Hey.
And the Broncos and the Chargers. The Charger was a good win, and Broncos is a good win. But, I mean, like, they played a bunch of nobody. Not even just, like, decent teams, like non-playoff teams, like bad teams, right? Like, potentially, like, Titans are going to get the number 1 pick again. Dolphins are going to be right there. They're fighting with Vegas. Like, I think their combined total of wins with those 4 teams is like 5. Yes, the Broncos was a great win. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to take anything away from that. And at Chargers was a good win too. But even that at Charger game, like, I was watching that game, I felt like they were going to come back. And, I mean, the second half, the Chargers came all the way back. And, I mean, they were throwing all over him. Herbert was throwing all over him. I don't know. I'm just not ready to buy it yet. I'm not.
Which is fine. Let's say you don't buy now. You tell me out of these games which ones they're gonna lose. Okay, so you're taking Steelers, right, over Colts on this one?
Yeah, I'm taking Steelers.
Okay, next week they have the Falcons.
Okay, I could take Colts.
Okay, then the Chiefs at Arrowhead. I see them losing that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, Texans at home.
Okay, Colts probably.
Jaguars.
Division game though. Probably it'd be tough to go into at Jacksonville and win, but I could see them doing it.
Okay. Seahawks. I think the Seahawks will have the better defense than they've faced. Seahawks and Chiefs will probably be the best. Maybe the Falcons might be the best defensive that they faced in the last games. Only because the Niners are that injured. Because then after that, you got Seahawks, Niners, Jags, and Texans again. I just don't see them losing as many games.
No, but I could see them losing conceivably once to the Texans, once to the Jaguars, to the Niners, to the Seahawks, and to the Chiefs. Like I could see them going 2-5 in their next 7.
Ooh. Well, that'll be
Like,
the
it
hot
wouldn't
take right
shock
there.
me is
2
what
and
I'm
5 in the
saying.
next 7. It'd be a hot take.
Yeah, that would be
Especially so. I mean, especially with Jonathan Taylor being the essential front runner right now for MVP. If they go 2 and 5 in the next 7, that'll be quite interesting. Almost just barely over 500. That'd be interesting. That'd
I'm
be
just saying
super
they've
interesting.
beaten the teams that they were supposed to beat so far.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Right? Like, and you can't fault them for having an easy schedule. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see when they get down in the game, when they play a tough team, how they fight, and you know, that's what I'm looking for. Jonathan Taylor running when they're up is easy, right? Like,
No, that's different. Yeah, it's different.
I mean, you've already played the what? The Titans have 1 win, right? How many wins do the Cardinals have? 2, 3. And then the Raiders have 2. The Dolphins now have 2. I mean, you've beaten really bad teams. 2 and 5, 2 and 5, 2 and 5, right? Maybe 3 and 4 for Arizona. 1 and 6.
You don't gotta slam my Raiders like that, though.
No, they do a good job. They do a good job of doing that themselves. I'm just saying, it's you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see in a couple weeks, but
fair enough. No, I wrote this down already. 2 and 5 in the next 7. Colts 2 and 5 in the next 7. You heard it here first. Tesla put it on tape. We got the Broncos versus the Texans. Who you guys taking? Bro.
Bronco.
Jack?
Yeah, Texans have been. I mean, CJ Stroud's been known to get sacked all the time, and the Broncos have the best D line in terms of sacking. You know, this year. So I'll take the Broncos.
Taking the Broncos. John?
Take the Broncos as well. Bo Nix is the man, in my opinion. So,
Hey, let's go. I'd ask Tesla, but go ahead, Tesla.
Texans.
Taking the Texans at home. Okay. He hasn't bought the Broncos either.
I bought the Broncos. I just think it's a tough game with the Texans at home. I think Nico Collins will be back for this game.
Ooh, that'll be a good boost for them. We got the Jaguars against the Raiders. I'm not even asking Tesla on this question. Jack, who you taking?
Yeah, Jags got to get this one.
Jags. John?
Yeah, same. Sorry, man. Jags.
I already locked in Tesla's pick with the Raiders. That'd be great. All right, bro.
You got to go for my team. Then we'll go for Jacksonville.
Duval. We got the Saints versus the Rams. Saints-Rams. Who you taking, John?
Unfortunately, I'm taking the Rams in this one.
Tesla?
Yeah, this is like the lock of the year right now.
Yeah.
Fair enough. If you need a gimme game, that's the one. Bro, who you taking?
Going for the Rams.
Going for the Rams. Jack?
Yeah, Rams easy.
We're going Sunday afternoon. This ought to be a good game. Chiefs-Bills. The Chiefs-Bills. Tesla, who are you?
All of a sudden, you guys are like, the Chiefs are good again, right? And you guys
No,
are
I didn't say
panicking
good.
early on.
I said this ought to be a good
saying-
game.
I'm just saying, you guys know the Chiefs are going to win this game.
Oh, the Chiefs are going to go into Buffalo and win. All right.
Yeah, pretend it's a playoff game and go do it.
Okay. Bro, who you taking?
I'll go for Buffalo.
Going for Buffalo. Jack.
Yeah, I'm shocked that the Bills have 71% of the vote. I'll take Chiefs.
Taking the Chiefs. Chiefs in the away game. John.
Yeah, I'm actually going to take the Chiefs in this one too.
Here's the interesting portion is that Chiefs and Arrowhead is tough to play. The only thing more difficult than playing the Chiefs in Arrowhead is playing the Chiefs when the refs are around, and the refs are going to be at this game.
Better than every game.
the Chiefs are going to be, or the refs are going to be in this game, and so the Chiefs, definitely have a chance. Um, we got the Seahawks versus the Commanders. Seahawks Commanders. Who are you taking, bro?
I don't want to pick them, but I gotta pick the Seahawks. Seahawks are looking good.
No, Seahawks looking okay. All right, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'll take the Seahawks. They've been a great team on the road, more well-rounded than the Commanders.
Fair enough, John.
Yeah, I'll take the Seahawks, but it's just because the Commanders are that bad.
Ooh, Tesla.
Commanders.
Oh, taking the Commanders. Commanders at home.
Someone has to.
What is that? Is that because Drewski's not here? That's why?
No, I just don't think the Seahawks are that good.
Fair enough.
I don't think they're good enough to be 6-2 and go on the road and beat Washington. I assume Jaden Daniels is going to be out for that game though, so that's the big lucky Seahawks. But no, let's go Commanders.
Going Commanders. We got the Cardinals. Cowboys. That's a definite cowboy record right there. Jack, who are you taking?
Doesn't never happy to pick the Cowboys, but I'll take the Cowboys here.
Ooh, taking the Cowboys. Let's go, John.
Same. I'll take the Cowboys in this one.
Ooh, taking the Cowboys. Tesla.
Can we just realize that John just took the Seahawks and Cowboys in back-to-back picks? Is he okay? Can someone go check on him? Is that
AI,
on him? Or
I don't like
is
either
he
of the
distracted
teams.
by the Dodger game? I need to know what's going on right now.
To be fair, I'll just pick the tie. I want both teams or all four teams to tie. I'd rather just have that happen. Okay,
That's better. I'll take Cowboys.
Taking the Cowboys, bro.
Cowboys.
That really isn't John. That's AI. AI is crazy, bro. AI is super crazy these days. What is the wildest thing you guys have seen? In this week's games? Anything? I'll let you guys think about it. I had just watched a reel. Somebody in high school. I don't even know where it was in the country. This guy was taking back a punt. Well, it looked like a punt. Was taking back a punt and cut across the field. Didn't realize that the gunner for the punt team had overran it and was trying to trail and just got blindsided. The dude with the ball got blindsided from the guy that was nowhere near, because he's looking towards the goal line, right? Like, okay, yeah, I'm about to go free, blow, and then fumbles the ball. Dude, it was a crazy clip. I'll have to find it and then send it to you guys. But outside of that, is there anything else crazy that you guys have that you guys saw this week?
Well, in the Niner game, Mac Jones got knocked back down to reality, right? So I think in our last conversation, Mac Jones was a quarterback that was averaging 300 and some odd yards per game, right?
Yep.
And didn't break 200 in this game. And the only reason why I even say he didn't break 200 is because he had to throw in the last quarter, and it wasn't pretty even what he was doing. So threw for 193, but kind of got knocked back down to the reality there, and the Niners took a really tough loss.
Fair enough. Anybody else?
Dude, I think for me, it's got to be the Dolphins getting the win over the Falcons. I mean, to be fair, the Falcons offense did nothing, with Bijan, and Kirk Cousins is, I don't know, he's washed. His career's done. But, the Falcons defense didn't do anything against, a Dolphins offense that, it can be great at times with Achane, and Waddle did great, but, no Tyreek Hill. Tua is an underrated quarterback in my opinion, but I still think with just the way that the Falcons offense has been in the passing game, this should have at least been a closer game. I don't know how that Falcons allow 34 points.
I mean, they were supposed to have the best defense so far, right? Yardage per game, or at least the amount of yards per game.
Oh, really?
Before this week. I don't know how many. I don't know where they rank now, but they were supposed to have like one of the top rushing and one of the top defenses. Anywho, anybody else? Tesla, you got anything?
Yeah. So on that note, I actually saw what Jack was saying about Kirk Cousins. What's crazy is I saw this highlight of how much money he's made in his career, and it's ridiculous.
Freaking wild.
Considering he has one playoff win.
Yeah, freaking wild.
But that being said, I got this week James Cook. I mean, 214 rushing yards and really not that many carries. I mean, he was out pretty much the whole fourth quarter. Otherwise, he would have got a whole lot more than that. I think the Bills need to rely on that. I think Josh Allen was getting into his gunslinging mode again and just kind of, throwing it out and doing, Josh Allen things, I guess, right? But I think if they want to win a Super Bowl, they definitely got to rely on James Cook and let him cook, because he's a stud when he runs.
Bro, you got anything before I move on?
Just the receiving yard leader was Kraft.
Let's go.
On a tight end day.
National Tight End Day.
Yeah, Kraft is so good, dude.
143 for 7 catches. Not too bad for.
I mean, that's all right for a tight end. It's not too shabby.
That's all right.
I mean, he was throwing people off him too there for a little bit. It was pretty cool to watch.
Pretty good to watch.
The Ravens are expected to start Jackson this Thursday night against Miami. We covered Vikings. Wentz is having season-ending surgery. Patrick Surtain out with the Broncos. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks. The Steelers plan to sign MVS. That'll be good. He'll be reunited with Rodgers. I don't know how that'll help him, but he'll be reunited with Rodgers. Speaking of other players getting reunited with their old QBs, Tyler Lockett is signing with the Raiders, rejoining Pete Carroll and Geno Smith, even though that's not going to help them at all. The Rams are acquiring DB McCrary in a trade with the Titans. That'll help the Rams out, even though they already have a lot going for them on defense. Scatterbo underwent ankle surgery. They're saying that the surgery went well. And then the Jets are getting trade calls for Quinnen Williams and Breece Hall. They're drawing some interest. Also drawing interest is Jacoby Myers out of the Raiders, which is no surprise considering he publicly said, "I want out." What, teams are calling for you? No way. How interesting. The deadline is November 4th, I believe. Yeah. I think the deadline is November 4th. Usually there is some type of movement between them. Make sure you guys subscribe and follow us. We'll put out the news whenever we hear it. Unless I'm at Disneyland, then you might not hear it until a couple hours later, or you hear the teacups in the background while I'm putting out the news. Drewski's out with the NBA news. I don't know if you guys have subscribed to him on the NBA Ramble page, but he's up and putting out more and more shorts. NBA is going wild right now. I don't know if I've ever seen this many opening games with that highest scoring. Not just team scoring, but individual scoring. Like Wemby putting up 41 on opening night is wild. I think he had 41, 13, and I think it was 3 blocks or something like that.
Dude, he's averaging like 5 blocks. He's crazy.
It's crazy.
I wish.
Like if he
life
stays healthy, that's all he has to do. He just has to stay healthy, and he will win Defensive Player of the Year and MVP. That's all he has to do.
If I don't know if you guys remember, you guys ever played? Now this is going to age me a little bit. You guys ever played NBA Live? That was like way back when. Yeah, well, that's NBA Jam. NBA Live was the 5-on-5, but you could create your own player. Wemby literally looks like a created player on the court. You're like, I'm gonna make him as tall as possible. His shooting is 99. His dunk is 99, and you're just doing the wildest junk out on, just the wildest stuff on the court. It looks like a video game. He takes 3 dribbles and he's out to the other side of the court. Like that's what to me, watching Wemby looks like I just created a cheat code. It's absolutely wild. I'm going to give you guys a guess. I want you to guess who are the point leaders right now. We'll say top four point leaders right now in the NBA through how many games have they played?
4, 3.
3 or 4 games?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 or 4 games.
Austin Reeves.
Is Shea on there?
Say that again. SGA is on there. He's number 1.
Okay.
SGA is number 1, averaging 40. Which is wild.
Austin Reeves got 51 yesterday, so I'm assuming he's up there.
Austin Reeves is on there. This is one of the questions I wanted Drewski to be on, because I know he's going to be sporting his shoes probably at work at this point. He's averaging, with that 51-point game, he's averaging 34 now. So, okay. But he's tied for 3rd with somebody else.
Who's tied for 3rd?
Reeves.
Austin Reeves.
Okay.
So you got SGA at number 1.
Ball.
Say that again.
LaMelo Ball.
Ball is not on there.
Ball's not on there. What?
No. He's only averaging 28.3.
Wemby?
Who else?
Wemby's not, dude. He's tied at 6th. He's averaging 33.
Wow. Is Aaron Gordon on there? He had 50 opening night. Is he on there still or no?
Aaron Gordon's on there at number 5. He's on there at number 5. He's also averaging 33.5. He's literally averaging 0.2 more than Wemby. Wemby and Steph.
More guy we don't have.
Yeah, but the guy you don't have. Well, there's 2 guys. The guy in number 2, and the guy at number 3 has only played 2 games, so he's got a higher point average.
Oh, Luka. Luka's on it then.
Luka is not on there.
What? Luka's averaging like 45.
Luka is not on there. He is. Let's see here.
Ronnie.
You wish.
Wait, but how is Luka? I mean, Luka hasn't played like a game or 2, but Luka had like 93 in the first 2 games or something.
Let me see here. Hold on. Okay, so you had SGA at 1. That's averaging 40. Then Giannis.
Oh, Giannis.
36. Yep, Giannis has got 36. Then Austin Reeves and Maxey are tied at 3rd.
Oh, Maxey.
Maxey and Reeves are averaging 34.
Jeez, bro.
Isn't that wild? This is absolutely wild. And I don't even think they have
3-0 too. Like if Embiid steps up, then like McCain comes back healthy. If Paul George is healthy, like man, on paper Sixers are nice, but it's just their health, man. Like they just can't stay healthy. They got the stars to do it though.
Let's see here.
Oh, I have a little quiz for you guys.
Go ahead.
So I saw this today. I wonder if you guys could do it. So there's 4 NFL teams that don't have a mascot. Which 4 teams are they?
Oh, that don't have a mascot?
Mm-hmm.
Would Steelers be one?
No, Steelers aren't. They do have a mascot, apparently.
Okay.
that have no mascot. Ooh, this is good.
Titans?
Okay.
No, they have one.
They have one. The Dolphins,
They have one.
they have an actual animal.
The
Interesting.
Jets?
Yeah, Jets are one of them.
Okay.
No, Commanders, no.
Do
Um,
the Bengals?
Yeah, they do have one.
hold
The
on.
Cowboys?
Yeah.
Yeah, little
Cheerleaders?
cowboy girl.
So we got the Jets so
It's a
far.
girl.
The Jets so far.
Jets, okay.
The
Browns.
Giants. The Giants.
Giants are another one. Browns have a
Let's
mascot.
go.
The
Let's go.
Texans.
No.
No, they got the bull, right?
Oh.
Let's see. We got Cardinals, Niners,
Eagles.
Rams, Seahawks.
Bills.
No, they have one.
Do the Patriots have one?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm horrible.
The
at this
Saints.
Yeah, they have one.
Wow. So Giants, Jets. Anybody in the comments want to guess in on this?
Yes.
Go ahead.
The other two are one is NFC, one is AFC.
The
One
Chargers?
is NFC.
Yeah, Chargers are another one. Yep. One more team,
Ooh.
NFC.
Nice. And then the last one is in NFC.
Yeah.
The
Chiefs?
Bears.
Mm-mm.
The Chiefs are AFC.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
you
last
said
team.
NFC?
Yeah, NFC.
Vikings?
Mm-mm.
Bucks.
No.
What in
Is
the
it
world?
The Cardinals?
No.
Did we say Saints?
No, it's
Yeah,
not
it was-
them. No.
Yeah, I said Saints. Who's the last one? Oh, it's the Packers.
Packers.
Yeah, nice.
Wait a minute. Oh, no. It's the Packers.
Yeah. Gotta be Packers.
All
That's
right,
good.
last quiz for you. There is, and this is a multiple question. What team that only has one logo on their helmet?
Bears.
The Steelers.
The Steelers.
The Steelers. The Steelers only have one logo on their helmet. There is also a team that doesn't have a logo on their helmet. You know what team that is?
Browns.
The Browns. Perfect. Now, for your last question, what team is the only team where their logo faces left?
The Eagles.
Eagles.
The Eagles. The Eagles are the only team where their logo faces to the left. Every other logo in the NFL faces to the right. Isn't that wild?
Heck yeah, baby.
All right, I got a question for you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
I sent you a text earlier this week about it. So, do you think that professional sports are being affected by lack of development of players due to NIL transfer portals? So let's say you have a quarterback. Let's just say you got a quarterback at USC who has a down year, kind of struggles a little bit. Usually USC would keep that quarterback and develop him for the next year, right? But with today's transfer portal, that quarterback now is able to keep his deficiencies and move to, let's say, Ohio State, right? And thrive in their system because it's just a completely different system. But ultimately, that individual hasn't fixed the deficiencies that he had.
Mm-hmm.
And so, therefore, that individual will become a pro, and then you will start to see those deficiencies with the magnifying glass. What do you guys think about that? And all the way to youth sports, right? I mean, same with, let's just switch teams. My son's not playing. I'm going to go take him somewhere else, right? I look at club soccer, right? There used to be like 5 clubs when I was growing up, right? Like you played in one of these 5 and you were either good enough to make it or you weren't. Now it's like, my kid's not playing. I'm going to go take him to this club. I'm going to go over here. And again, we're not developing kids from a young age, which is causing the issue later on. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that is some of the reason why we have these quarterbacks that aren't as good as we were used to? Or I don't know. I've been thinking about a lot. I don't want to talk, but what do you guys think?
I think you're onto something. Like I think having them have to fight through diversity is a thing, right? Like you can tell which quarterbacks had to actually go through stuff and had to actually learn.
I mean, look at Baker, look at Darnold, look at right, like these guys who are reviving their careers, getting second opportunities versus a perfect example, and it may be harsh, but a perfect example like Justin Fields, who's sitting there crying in the closet. And don't get me wrong, I'm not being a jerk. Well, I probably am, but that's okay. So here's the thing is like you're mad that your owner said something about you. You don't just go to your closet and cry and get emotionally vulnerable. You think about it and say, look, you come out and you say, listen, I did not like the way my owner came and attacked me, but you know what? I need to be better, right? I need to improve. I am out there on the field, and it is my responsibility as the captain of the team that we are 0-7, right? You got to shoulder that load and move on versus, kind of calling the owner out and saying, he's a bad person because he called me out. And I'm not saying that he wasn't, right? Like I'm just saying it's I don't know. It's weird. Like are people not as mentally strong because they're used to being, oh, I'm just gonna go find something else. I'm gonna make a lot of money over here. I'm gonna go do this. I'm used to being, catered to versus the Kobe mentality. And I'm not a fan of Kobe, as you guys know, but the mentality, it's just work. Put your head down and grind out and wake up an hour earlier and go to work and do your thing. Like, have we lost that because of the instant, oh, I could transfer here and be happy in this situation? And then they ultimately are getting exposed as pros. I don't know, Jack. Jack, what do you think? I mean, I know you. I love hearing your podcast and your point of view, but you watch college sports probably about as much as me. So, like, what is your? Do you think there's any truth to what I'm saying, or am I off base completely? What do you think?
No, I think I can definitely agree with you on some points, just because like I don't know, there's advantages and disadvantages, I think, to NIL stuff, because it's big because a lot of colleges, they can shovel a lot of money towards top talent, to put themselves on the map. Because, in the past it's been like there's advantages and disadvantages. In the past it's been all the big schools get all the recruits, and a lot of these other schools don't really have a chance because there's only like certain like blue buds, all the good teams, but with NIL, it's like more teams have a chance, but it's also, I think, like you're saying, the development of the athletes. It's like, well, it definitely affects the pros because they can get out of a situation whenever they want to, because there's tons of offers everywhere else, especially, if they're performing well, or if they're at a big school and they're not doing too well, then it's like, hey, like, we'll give you a bunch of money to come here and you can be the star here, but they're still, not developing at that higher level. They're stepping down a level, or they're moving to a different system where they don't have to learn about those things, right? So then after that, when they get put into a different situation, maybe now they blossom, and then they blossom, but then when they go to the pros, they flunk out, or maybe they're just not doing the best in the situation that they're in, and then they blossom in a different place. I don't know. It's just it's weird, and I think there's advantages and disadvantages. It's tough though, because I like parts of NIL. I don't like parts of it, but I can definitely see where you're coming from.
So here's another like layer added on, right? So I'm a Rams season ticket holder, as you guys know, right? And for the last year, my ticket prices have gone up, and I just got an email this week saying that it's going to go up again, another 30% increase this year. Not only is it going up 30%, we're losing a game because they have a game in Australia that we don't get. So really, you're talking about a per game average of about 35% increase. And I'm like, okay, is the product I'm getting worth a 35% increase? And again, this is a Rams team that is actually decent, right? They're putting on a good show. But if this is happening I was talking to my half sister and about LSU, And I was like, she's like, yeah, our rates went up and the product we're getting is not nearly as good as what we're having to pay. Like, honestly,
Right.
I'm actually starting to think about, letting my season tickets go. And I'm just like, I mean, it's one thing as a professional, like I love the sport, but like watching Spencer Radler out there, I'm like, I don't want to watch this game. Like honestly, like it's just not entertaining. And or watching some of these teams compete, right? I'm like, what is going on? And it's just not as entertaining as it once was, and I'm trying to figure out why. And like I said, I think it starts all the way with youth sports, to be honest. And again, I agree. NIL, I think college athletes should get paid. I am all for that, right? Like they don't have a chance to work, they don't have a chance to do other things. And I know the argument is, yeah, would they get free college? Yeah, but the university shouldn't be making millions of dollars off of these kids, and the kids not getting a piece of it, right? So I get it. I understand it, but ultimately, when they get to the pros, like, are we paying to see this? And with the cost of everything rising, is it worth the dollar that we're having to pay? I mean, heck, even Sunday ticket alone, right? You're talking $400 a year just to be able to watch the games. I'm like, if I'm paying $400 a year to watch the games, I want to be able to enjoy them and watch a quality product. And I feel like I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that yet. I don't know. Again, just a thought.
I do think you're onto something as far as the I wouldn't say lack of mental fortitude, but the undeveloped mental state of a lot of the players. Like you said, let's say they do get into a good club, doesn't even matter the sport. They get coached hard by a good coach, but they're on the bench. One of the coaches that I coached with said, dude, from year to year, I said, what have you learned? Every year, we always get transfers in. We always get transfers that leave. Like, what do you learn? He's like, honestly, the kids don't change. The parents have. I've had the same kind of kids, but the parents have changed. And I'm like, well, what do you mean by that? He's like, now, if the kid doesn't start right away, start as a freshman, they're pulling him, and they're pulling him to go play somewhere else, who may not have the highest football pedigree or the highest, the best coaching staff for them, but they'll accommodate to the parents' needs in needing to see their freshman, even if it's a freshman quarterback. Like, who wants to start their freshman quarterback if you're not ranked number 1 to number 3 even in the state? Like, I don't want to put your kid at risk, dude. You're going up against, kids that are, everybody's older than your kid, and you want to put him at risk for injury. Like, now what are you showing the kid? Well, I'm good enough. I should be playing varsity. I should be starting varsity. That's me. I'm him. I heard that a lot. Coach, why aren't I playing? I'm D1. I'm like, trust me, when you see D1, you'll know you're D1, or you'll know why you're not D1. I'm like, you see that buff dude over there that you're playing up against? That's D1. He's actually got scholarships. That the Taliesin kid that plays for the Saints, the tackle, the offensive lineman, we played against him. I'm like, that kid's D1. He's gotten offers. I'm like, and you're not even making him move. Like, don't tell me you're D1 if you can't even make him move. He's still in high school. Right? I'm like, you're not off, Tesla. I'm like, what I'm trying to say is, you're not off by saying that the mental fortitude of the players nowadays are completely different than when we were growing up. To me, when we were growing up, we got cut. We said, screw it. I'm going to work. Right? Like, what am I not doing well enough to make it onto the court or to make it onto the field? And then we changed that, or we worked harder, or we did what we needed to. Nowadays, it's not like that. And I don't know why it's not like that. I don't know if it probably is coming up from youth sports and developing on. And now that the NIL deals are back in are in college, that's only facilitating that. Well, I deserve $5 million. What do you mean $3 million? I deserve $5 million. I'm like, just get. Where's the? I'm glad I'm even getting paid. Like, I'd be glad with 1 million. Like, shoot, come on, man. Like, whoa. I think it's just a whole different mentality, and it's sad to see because now we're seeing the effects of that in the sports. I mean, you mentioned Darnold and Mayfield. Now they had enough mental fortitude to continue playing and continue to learn something. Like, oh, let me learn. Let me continue to learn. And clearly, I'm not doing enough to be a starter here or here. Okay, now I'm at team 3 now. Okay, well, this is what I've learned along the way. Let me improve and try to bring my career back. Like I just don't think they're getting that in college. I really don't.
What they should do is at least have a lockdown during the season, so like none of these players have to just jump ship. Like it happened last year with Wazoo. The quarterback, running back, a couple of receivers left right before a bowl game.
Like Mateer left, and just jump ship. That's it.
Yeah. Even the coaches left too.
John, what were you going to say?
No, I also think too the expectation of kids coming out of college is a whole lot greater. So, for example, let's take the Giants, right? So Russell Wilson starts and Jackson Dart's holding the clipboard, and then Russell Wilson loses a couple games, and they're like, "Hey, we want Jackson Dart in right away, right?" But do you think Jackson Dart would be better? And again, maybe he's probably the wrong example, but for most kids coming into the league, don't you think they should be holding the clipboard at least for a little bit longer? Allow them to really watch what pro-ready teams do. Yep. Go ahead.
So I wasn't cutting you off. I agree with that comment, but here's the thing: the coach is already on the hot seat too. So the coach is like, man, I need to make a change because if I don't, I will get fired. I'm not going down with Russell Wilson. So I'm going to make a change. I'm going to bring in Jackson Dart. He's going to excite our fan base. He's going to make us some money because he's going to get us a couple wins. And I'm going to save my own job. And I'm going to look like a genius in the process. So you're right.
You're right for that example. I thought we were just talking about the kids, right? And like how they could develop better. I think if we were just talking about development, I think some kids probably need to hold a clipboard at least for a season or two. Right now, if the coach's job's on the line, totally different scenario, right? But if we're just talking about the kids coming out of college, like to me, you see the potential in one, let's say Cam Ward, right? But maybe he needs to, perfect a few things first before he really gets under center. And maybe they get a rich quarterback, right? Maybe that would have been better for him. I don't know, but I'm just saying, right? Like I think that some of these kids probably do need to hold a clipboard.
So, but what I hear you saying is actually a great counter argument that it might not be the development of the kid so much as it is the feeling of a coach or GM saying we need to win now to please our fan base and throwing these people in a bad situation just to be able to please, let's call them shareholders, right? The fans, right? The ones who are ultimately, working with paying the bills, right? So I and that's an interesting point. I mean, how many coaches are getting fired, for actually making the playoffs but not advancing? Like that's wild. Yeah. That never happened, in years past, right? Like, we're talking about Mike Tomlin being on this hot seat when he's literally made 14 straight playoffs. Like, I mean, it's wild. I mean, if you really think, and don't get me wrong, I'm one of the guys calling for it, right? Like I think mediocrity is bad, right? But at the end of the day, like what do we expect? Is it win it all or nothing, right? And if so, like, how much wiggle room are we giving the coaches? Which ultimately the coaches then feel pressed to throw a quarterback in or a player in who may not be as developed and ready.
Sure.
So it's an interesting counterpoint, and that I don't know. I've just been thinking a lot about it. Like it some of the NFL season, some of these quarterbacks, it's like I'm not enjoying this. I'm not loving the way that they're working. Like I said, a guy like Justin Fields saying, not taking any responsibility for your play, yet your team's 0-7. Like that's just, to me, that's just the wrong attitude, right? Like I get your feelings were hurt. I get, you're obviously an emotional guy. Like I understand that, but like there's a little truth to what the owner said to you. You know what I mean? Like you are sucking. I mean, it does not take a genius to figure that out. I'm sorry you were told that to your face, but like, you got to step up and say, listen, it starts with me. I mean, how many times in the old days do we hear, I sound like my dad right now, probably, but I mean, it starts with me, right? Like, yes, I take responsibility for how this team is performing. I need to be better, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that allows the team to then rally around that person as well. I don't know. Anyway, we're well over. Sorry, guys, but I just
you're good.
It's been on my mind. So as you guys think about it this week, hit me up.
It's a great topic, and we can continue the topic next week. We'll give the guys some time to think about it. For those still watching, make sure you could subscribe to us on YouTube at JAMM Packed Podcast. Click on that notification button to view us live. We are live every Monday night, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at JAMM Packed Podcast. I mean, yeah, you can follow us in any of those places. We hope you enjoyed this episode of JAMM Packed. As always, we enjoy bringing out sports, talking about topics that nobody else really wants to talk about. Make sure you tune in next week as we go through this week's picks. If you want to join our one of these days, I'll point in the right direction. If you want to join our NFL Pick'em, this is the QR code right there in the corner. Like I said, until next week, guys, I love talking ball with you guys. Love talking sports. Make sure you guys head up. If you play Rocket League, Bro will be on later. Make sure you hit up Jack Espy on his YouTube channel at Jack Espy. He puts out some phenomenal YouTube shorts. Make sure you go check out his channel. Make sure you go check us out at on Instagram. John and I always put out. We're coming out with some heat in these trading cards. Make sure you guys hit us up there. And then if you're looking for any other gambling odds, make sure you hit up TeslaMase. I love it. Until next week, make sure you guys are being safe out there. I'm gonna keep you guys on as I close. Just FYI, if you guys haven't noticed. Make sure you guys are staying safe out there. Be kind to one another. Lord knows the world needs it. More kindness will always help. Aloha is free. That's what we say in Hawaii. And we'll see you guys next week. Later, boys.
I'm just happy to make it to the end. Later, fellas.
Dodgers tied 14. Let's go.